Hello, my dear students. Today we're gonna continue our lesson, measuring time, part 2. We're gonna continue and study together how we're gonna converting between the different units of measuring time. Okay, let's start by naming the units of measuring time. We're gonna start from the greatest to the smallest. We have year, month, week, day, hours, minutes, and the last one, seconds. So let's say it together one more time. Year, month, week, day, hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay? We know that 1 year equal 365 days. We know in the year we have 365 days. We also know that we have 12 months in the year. Can you say it with me? The names of the month? January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are 12 months in the year. Do you remember from the first term? Okay, so we know that in 1 year we have 12 months. Okay, what's the new this year? What the new thing we're gonna study this year? We're gonna learn this year? The quarter of a year equal 3 months. How we know 3 months? We're gonna take 12 and divide it by 4. 12 divided 4 equal what? Equal 3. So the quarter of a year equal 3 months. Okay? What about half of the year? I know in 1 year I have 12 months. The half of 12 equal, divided 12 by 2 equal 6. So half of the year equal 6 months. What about the 3/4 year? We know that the 3/4 we can make it from half plus a quarter. So if we say half plus a quarter, the quarter equal 3 and the half equal 6. So 3 plus 6 equal 9. What about if I ask you in 2 years? How many months in 2 years? I want you to change from year to month, from big to small. We said when we converting from big to small, the big want to be bigger, so we're gonna multiply. But multiply by how much? What do you think? We know that in 1 year we have a 12 month. So we're gonna multiply 2 times 12 equal 24 months. So when we change from year to month, we're gonna multiply by 12. When we change from year to month, we're gonna multiply by 12. So what do you think? 3 years equal how many months? We said we're gonna multiply by 12. 3 times 12 equal 36 months. Okay? Okay, we said to change from year to month, we're gonna multiply by 12. But what if we have a question? 1 year and 7 months equal how many months? We can't multiply by 12 here. We have year and month in the same question. So we must convert the year to months so we can add the two numbers. We know that 1 year equal how many months? 12. So I'm gonna take 1 year and put instead 12 and make it plus and put the 7. So I will write 12 plus 7 equal 19 months. So in 1 year and 7 months, we have 12 plus 7, we have 19 months. Okay? We can have another form of the question. I can tell you 25 months equal how many years and how many months? Again, 25 months equal how many years and how many months? Okay. we have one way here only. One way here only to answer this question. We're gonna subtract 12 from the number in the question. Each time we're gonna subtract 12. We're gonna take away 12. And each time after we finish the minus, we're gonna ask ourselves the number we reach, more than or less than 12? More than, subtract again. Less than, you're gonna stop. You finished, okay? So let's start answering the question. We said we're gonna take away 12. So I wrote 25 minus 12 equal 13. Okay, ask yourself, 13 more than or less than 12? More than. So we can take away another 12? Yes, we can. So we're gonna write 13 minus 12 equal 1. Now, the one here, more than or less than 12? Less than, stop, you finished. Okay, the remainder here, the one here, I'm gonna put it in the months space. Okay, how are we gonna know how many years? Circle the 12 you take away or you subtract. Okay, and count how many 12 you wrote, how many circle you make. According to this number, it will be the number of the years. I have here 2 circles. That means I wrote 12 2 times. That means I have 2 years. So 25 months equal 2 years and 1. Okay, Miss May, do we have another way to answer? We know that, yes, we can. We know that 2 years equal 24 months. Okay, so 25, that means 24 plus 1. 24 months, that means 2 years and 1 month. You can do it mental or you can subtract 12 each time. Okay, my dears? We also knew that 1 week equals 7 days. We have 7 days in the week. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay. If I want to convert or change from week to day, from the weeks to days, okay, are we gonna multiply or divide? From big to small, multiply. Multiply by how much? How many days in 1 week? 7 days. So when we change from week to day, we're gonna multiply by 7. So if I have 5 weeks equal how many days? We're gonna multiply 5 by 7 to change from week to day. So 5 times 7 equal 35 days. Okay. What if I want to change from day to week? From small to big, I'm gonna divide it by 7. Super. So if I have this question here, 49 days equal how many weeks? We said from day to week, from small to big, divide. Divided by how much? By 7. So 49 divided 7 equals 7. So 49 days equal 7 weeks. One day equal 24 hours. In the one day, we have 24 hours. Okay. So quarter day equal how many hours? We said we're gonna divide it by 4. 24 divided 4 equals 6. So you must know that quarter day equal 6 hours. What about half a day? Half a day equal the half of 24 equal 12 hours. Okay? What about 3/4? We said the 3/4, we're gonna add the quarter plus the half. 6 hours plus 12 equal 18. So you must know that one day equal 24 hours. Quarter a day equal 6 hours. Half a day equal 12. 3/4 day equal 18 hours. Okay, what about 2 days? Equal how many hours? I'm moving from day to hour. From big to small or from small to big? From big to small. So we're gonna multiply by how much? We said in 1 day we have 24 hours. So in 2 days, how many? We're gonna multiply 2 by 24. So I'm gonna write 2 times 24 equal 48 hours. What about 3 days? The same. We're gonna multiply 3 times 24 equal 72 hours. So we must know that 1 day equal 24 hours. Quarter day equal 6 hours. Half day 12. 3/4 day 18. 2 days equal 48 and 3 days equal 72 hours. Okay? Okay. What about if we have number of hours and I want you to tell me in these hours how many days and how many hours? For example, here 75 hours equal space days and space hours. Just like the same when we change from month to year. We subtract there 12. Here we're gonna subtract 24. So I will write 75 minus 24 equal what? Equal 51. Ask yourself, 51 more than or less than 24? More than? Repeat the step again. Less than, stop and you finish. So 75 minus 24 equal 51. 51 more than 24. So we can repeat the subtraction. 51 minus 24 equal 27. Let's check. 27 less than or more than 24? More than. We're gonna repeat the step again. 27 minus 24 equal 3. Check. 3 more or less than 24? Less than. Stop, you finish. Okay, the 3. What are we going to do with the 3? Put it in the hours. How many days? Let's count how many times we subtract 24. Circle. This is the 1, then 2, then 3. That's mean 3 days. This mean we have 3 days. So 75 hours equal 3 days and 3 hours. Okay, now we're gonna learn how to convert from hours to minutes and from minutes to hours. Okay, we know that in 1 hour we have 60 minutes. We have 60 minutes in 1 hour. Okay, quarter an hour equal 15 minutes. Half an hour equal 30 minutes. 3/4 equal 45. Third an hour equal 20. Do you remember when we read the clock at 4 and at 8? We said third, not 20 and not 40 minutes. In the analog, we said 20 minutes because third an hour equal 20 minutes. Okay? And quarter hour equal 15 minutes. So at 3 and 9, we read it in the analog form. We say quarter hour. Quarter. We said quarter past and quarter to. Do you remember? So we know that quarter equal 15 minutes. Half equal 30 minutes. That's why when we read the analog clock, at 6, number 6, we're gonna read the minutes, the magical numbers. We say half past, half past, okay? So we know that half equal 30, 3/4 equal 45, and third equal 20. Okay. Now I want to change from hours to minutes. For example, if I have 2 hours, I want to know how many minutes in 2 hours. So I'm gonna multiply 2 times how many minutes in 1 hour? 60. So I'm gonna multiply 2 times 60. 2 times 60 equal 120 minutes. Okay? What about 3 hours equal how many minutes? We said when you change from hours to minutes, we're gonna multiply. Multiply by what? By 60. So 3 times 60 equal 180 minutes. Okay, my dears? Okay, now we have this question. 95 minutes equal how many hours and how many minutes? Okay, just like how we convert from months to years and hours to days, we're gonna subtract. 1 hour equal how many minutes? 60 minutes. So we're gonna take away 60. So we are going to write 95 minus 60 equal how much? Equal 35. Now we finish the subtraction. We have to check 35 more than or less than 60. It's less than, so we're gonna stop. 35 will be in the minutes. How many hours? How many 60 we take away? Just 1, so we have 1 hour. So 95 minutes equal 1 hour plus 35 minutes. Now, can you tell me how many seconds in 1 minute? In 1 minute, we have 60 seconds, okay? Now, if I want to change from minutes to seconds, from big to small, are we gonna multiply or we gonna subtract? We're gonna multiply. Multiply by how much? By 60. So, if I have this question here, 5 minutes equal how many seconds? Okay, we said from minute to second, we're gonna multiply by 60. So I'm gonna take the 5 in the question, multiply it by 60. 5 times 60 equal, drop the 0. 5 times 60 equal 30. So the answer will be 300 seconds. Now go to your school book, page 71. We're gonna answer the question together. How many hours are there in 2 days? Okay, I have 2 days equal how many hours? I'm moving from days to hours. I'm gonna multiply or subtract? I'm gonna multiply. Multiply by how much? How many hours in 1 day? 24. So we're gonna multiply 2 days by 24 hours. So 2 times 24 equal 48 hours, okay? Number 2, how many minutes are there in 10 hours? From hour to minute, multiply by 60. So 10 times 60, drop the 2 zeros, 6 times 1 equals 6. So the answer will be 600 minutes, okay? Question number 3, how many minutes are there in half an hour? We said half an hour equal 30 minutes. How many hours are there in 10 days? From days to 2 hours. From days to hours. Multiply by how many hours in 1 day? 24. So we're gonna multiply by 24. So 10 times 24, drop the 0. Multiply 1 by 24. So the answer will be 240 hours. Okay? Number 5. How many minutes are there in 4 hours? 4 hours. How many minutes in the 4 hours? Change from hours to minutes. Multiply by 60. Super. So 4 times 60, drop the 0. Then 4 times 6 equal 24. So the total answer 240 minutes. Okay, number 6. How many minutes are there in quarter of an hour? Okay, and quarter of an hour equal how much? 15 minutes. Okay, we still in page 72. We're gonna answer exercise number 7. I have here number A. 3 hours equal how many minutes? We said to change from hours to minutes, we're gonna multiply by 60. So we're gonna write 3 times 60 equal, drop the 0, 3 times 6 equal 18. So it will be 180. Number B. A day plus 5 hours. I can't add different units together. I can't add day plus hours. So we must change the different unit to be the same one. Okay, which will be easier for you? Change from day to hour or from hour to day? From day to hours. Okay, how many hours in one day? 24. So we're gonna write 24 plus 5 equal 29. Okay, number C. 3 days equal how many hours? I'm changing from day to hour. We said when we change from day to hour, we're gonna multiply by, yes, my dears, 24. Super. So I'm gonna write 3 times 24. Multiply 3 times 4 equal 12. Put 2 and carry up 1. 3 times 2 equals 6 plus 1 equals 7. So it will be 72 hours. Okay? The last one here, number D. Third of hour equal how much? Third of an hour equal how much? We said the third equal 20 minutes. Okay, we're still in the book, page 72, exercise number 8. Arrange the following periods of time ascendingly. Ascending from small to big. Okay. But remember, we can't arrange, we can't compare, we can't add or subtract different units. We must make it all the same unit. So let's start. Number A. 3 hours, 100 minutes, an hour and a half. Okay? Which will be easier for you? Convert from hours to minutes by multiply 60, or convert the 100 minutes to hours by subtracting 60 each time, minus 60 each time. For me, I think if we multiply by 60, so I'm gonna change the hours into minutes, okay? 3 hours times 60 equal 180 minutes. 100 minutes, leave it as it is. Hour and a half, 1 hour equals 60. Half an hour equal 30. Add them together equal 90 minutes. Now we have 180 minutes, 100 minutes, and 90 minutes. Let's arrange from small to big. What's the smallest number here? 90 minutes. Okay, are we gonna write it in the space here? 90 minutes? No, we are not going to write the image we have. No, we must put the number as we have it in the question. So we're gonna write an hour and half. Okay. Now we still have 180 minutes and 100 minutes. What's the smallest between them? 100 minutes. And we put it as it is because we didn't change anything on it. Okay. Now 3 hours, which is 180 minutes. What are we going to put in the space? 180 minutes or 3 hours? Yes, you are right. We're gonna put the 3 hours as it is. Okay, let's go to number B. 2 days, 30 hours, a day, and 2 hours. Okay, we can change 30 hours to how many days and how many hours? By subtracting 24. 30 minus 24 equal 1 day and 6 hours. Okay, Now let's put the numbers, the periods in the order from small to big. Okay, I have 2 days, 1 day and 6 hours, a day and 2 hours. What's the smallest between them? Super, a day and 2 hours. I put it on the first space. Then 1 day and 6 hours or 2 days? 1 day and 6 hours. Are we going to write it 1 day and 6 hours in the space? No, we're gonna write it 30 hours as we have it in the question. And the last one, 2 days. Let's go to number C. A day, 25 hours, 48 hours. So we must change day to hours. A day, how many hours in 1 day? 24 hours. So I have 24, 25 and 48. What's the smallest between them? 24. I'm gonna write 24. No, we're gonna write a day. Then 25 hours. Then 48 hours. Okay? And the last one, number D, 75 minutes, 1 hour, 55 minutes. Minutes, hour, minutes. We must change the hours to minutes. Okay, 1 hour equal how many minutes? 60 minutes. So I have now 75 minutes, 60 minutes, 55 minutes. What the smallest? What do you think? Yes, 55 minutes. So we're going to put it on the first space. What about 75 or 60? The smallest between them? 60. Are we going to put it as 60? No, we're going to put it as 1 hour. Then 75 minutes. So the answer now, 55 minutes, 1 hour and 75 minutes. Okay, my dears, we finish our lesson today. Please remember to answer your homework in the booklet, page 48 and 49. Keep safe, study well. I love you so much. Please practicing on math each day. Solve math as possible as you can. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.